Yeah, there's what you're talking about, Sean, or trying to buttress, as it were. Yeah, 106, 1, 2, 3, 110, 113, 114.
It moves up to 48. Just 69 deliveries. Really good passage of play this for South Africa.
Live match देखो फिर अपने channel.
Between the years, a lot of sport, if not all sport, played there.
लिखो
His
inspired
method,
system
Ryan
live.
Littleton has been
YouTube.
interesting, entertaining to watch as he's gone along in this unbelievable innings, really.
और subscribe पे कर दो
That's a shot.
ना देखो.
Onto it quickly. Times it beautifully for four. Brings up the 50-run partnership. 52 from 70 deliveries.
Yeah, Calvarina's starting to find his mojo, isn't he? 2 boundaries in the last over and then gets on strike here and carves that one away as well. So strong. Square of the wicket, and on a surface like this, it doesn't matter about footwork. It's all, it can be mightily effective.
चलो ऐसी तो सिर्फ अपने वो कर रहे हैं सिर्फ रेस 11 हो गए ना सब नहीं हो
Visualization, self-talk and affirmation, all of it. As he's stood at the other end, sometimes as he's waited to take strike. A few times we've showed you him just standing there with eyes closed.
Hello.
Look at that for first class best. 205.
Live commentary भी हो
रही है. Which is this innings. It's the second time he passes 200.
Commentary आप live करें करेंगे. मैच ही रात में होने करने दे स्कूल के बाद.
Bit more special to understand. But yeah, they're methods, aren't they, that players will look to try and use, and sometimes they'll work and then sometimes they kind of they don't, but you're not sure whether it's the method that's not working or if it's you not quite executing correctly. And so there's then the question in your mind, how long do I stay with this plan? Do I have to reinvent? Do I have to try something else? Do I have to do it differently?
System ਤੇ okay ਹੈਗਾ ਬਸ ਇਹ ਹੀ ਹੈ ਅੱਛਾ ਜਿਹਾ ਮੋਬਾਈਲ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਤੇ
That's that same feeling you get when you can't find your wallet or your car keys. Just sneaks up on you and is like, whoa, and you turn around and there all of a sudden it's not going to go into your stumps. Absolute fear.
5 from the over. 375 for 5.
Sean, I don't know who.
Ufone 4G पे U-Power 300 लगा with 8 GB data, 100 off-net minutes. वो भी सिर्फ 300 रुपए में. अभी star 1 2 3 4 star 4 और लगा बातें
दूसरा तुसी यूज
सिर्फ पेंट के पैसे देंगे तो बचत तो होगी. मास्टर पेंट लगवाएं और टोकन के इजाफी खर्चे से छुटकारा पाएं. पेंट के पैसे दो, टोकन के नहीं.
That's the new nickname I've seen already.
And talking about, you know, heart and mouth stuff. And there's Heath. Oh, Heath, you've got them on. At Centurion, at the end of the game, Heath was, you know, yeah, I'm exposing you. I mean, it came up. It's relevant, okay? He knows why he's smiling. I meet him as I come off the field after the presentation. He's heading back to the field. I say, Heath, where are you going? And he's walking purposefully. Heath, where are you going? He says, I'm looking for my glasses. I think I left them on the field. I said, really? He said, yeah. I said, okay. Oh, I reckon one of the guys might have picked them up. He says, yep. Yeah. No! On my way. I said, Heath. He says, yeah. You're wearing your glasses. He was wearing his glasses. He's wearing them today. Come on, peek out of there. Yeah, am I telling the truth? Take them off, put them back on, yeah? That's Heath's camera. Heath, are those prescription? Put them back on then. Hey, it happens to the best of us. Sorry, Heath.
15 seconds of fame. $379 for 5 after 97 overs.
सिर्फ पेंट के पैसे देंगे तो बचत तो होगी मास्टर पेंट लगवाएं और टोकन के इजाफी खर्चे से छुटकारा पाएं पेंट के पैसे दो टोकन के नहीं
मुझे तेरा ख्याल ही बहुत है
चल पगले मुझे पता है तेरे पास डेटा बहुत है
जब यूफोन 4G की डिजिटल मेगा ऑफर पे मिले 200 GB डेटा तो हर दिल बोले डेटा बहुत है
सिर्फ पेंट के पैसे देंगे तो बचत तो होगी मास्टर पेंट लगवाएं और टोकन के इजाफी खर्चे से छुटकारा पाएं पेंट के पैसे दो टोकन के नहीं
Good sales yesterday and today. Yesterday, the chants of Temba Bavuma was ringing around Newlands with quite a special sound.
We could play Name the Characters as you walk around and you go through the crowd. Some quite age specific. There'd be many who would have no idea.
Yeah, fancy dress is massive in England, isn't it? And on one of the days of the test matches they normally get dressed up. There's the Mario brothers. Super Mario. There we go.
Oh.
Right on cue.
It's a boat race.
Asterix's mate.
And one of the favoured ones in the UK is Where's Wally? He came up for the record, didn't he, Wally Hammond?
It did. You'll hear it said in the change room, bat on. And this partnership, 56. South Africa would have wanted another after the very big one, the record-breaking one of yesterday. A wicket gone down today that of Beddingham. It's so important that they do not throw away this position. And Sean, you were talking from an individual perspective for Ryan Rickleton, but Verena's role. Oh yes, that is beautiful. What he does have are wonderful hands, Kyle Verreynne, despite no footwork. When he's in full flow, is wonderful to watch.
Yeah, slightly over-pitched, and that is beautifully caressed. It was quite a staggered offside field. They've got a lot of protection there, but he threaded it through beautifully. Wonderful extension all the way through.
Yeah, his role important just simply because he's got himself in.
For some support out there. Have a look at it.
Yeah, it's a second review. This might be same case in point. It might be sliding down
TV
again.
umpire's a director. We have a play review for LBW. The original decision is not out. I've checked the bowler's feet and it's a fair delivery.
Get a dedicated data
Can we go to front on, please, when ready?
Unlimited virtual machines.
Ball's close to the back. Can we go to ultras, please, when ready? Just go back a few frames, please. Yeah, there's a clear gap there. Go to ball tracking when ready, please. No bat involved. Pitching outside off. Impact in line. Wickets missing. Kumar, you can stay with your original decision, not out. Stand by. You're on screen signal now.
Confirmation by Alex Wharf, the third umpire. Pakistan lose a review. Desperate for another breakthrough. South Africa resumed this morning on 316 for 4. They'll be thinking, as Kwame said, bat long. Suddenly Pakistan will really be feeling the pressure. That early wicket, they would have buoyed them. This partnership has had all the makings of another big one for South Africa.
Yeah, review lost, second review lost, and on the angle, the left arm from wide on the crease. You kind of have to pitch. On his way, but both cases comfortably missing.
Wonderfully struck, but good fielding. End of the over. It's 98 overs gone, 384 for 5.
Ufone 4G पे U Power 300 लगाओ with 8 GB data, 100 off net minutes. वो भी सिर्फ 300 रुपए में. अभी *1234*4 hash मिलाओ और लगातार बातें करते जाओ.
सिर्फ पेंट के पैसे देंगे तो बचत तो होगी. मास्टर पेंट लगवाएं और टोकन के इजाफी खर्चे से छुटकारा पाएं. पेंट के पैसे दो, टोकन के नहीं.
एक कप और टपाल दानेदार, तुम में एक और कप चाय.
Now, the powers of concentration have been really good from Ryan Rickleton, and we've seen him go through, it's almost like a meditation of closing his eyes, obviously trying to think of a certain process and try and stay in his little bubble. I've also seen him fidget with his glove. I don't know, the Velcro on the top of them, you see him flicking it back and forth 10, 15, 20 times at occasion. And we were just discussing as well as he presses that one through the covers with Tommy and saying how certain plans that work for people at certain times of their career, and it's not always something you can just say to another kid, oh, do it this way, you'll definitely get runs. But in his mindset, where whatever journey he's been over, got to this point where it's a comes in your career where something is so applicable to how comes in your career where something is so applicable to how you're going to perform. And I just feel that that's where Ryan Bickleton is at the moment. And maybe once the innings is finished, we can ask him a little bit about why he's done it and what his thought process is.
But also the adjustments he's had to make. I've spoken through the course of the summer of him having to bat in different positions, batting up at the top for the first time in Test matches. And particularly successful this time round.
मुझे तेरा ख्याल ही बहुत है।
चल पगले, मुझे पता है तेरे पास डेटा बहुत है।
जब यूफोन 4G की डिजिटल मेगा ऑफर पे मिले 200 GB डेटा तो हर दिल बोले डेटा बहुत है।
सिर्फ पेंट के पैसे देंगे तो बचत तो होगी। मास्टर पेंट लगवाएं और टोकन के इजाफी खर्चे से छुटकारा पाएं। पेंट के पैसे दो, टोकन के नहीं।
₹1 में अभी *1234*4# मिलाओ।
जब यूफोन 4G की डिजिटल मेगा ऑफर पे मिले 200 GB डेटा तो हर दिल बोले
30 minutes to go before lunch on day 2, and that's a lovely shot of the leg side for 4.
तो बचत तो
Beautifully
होगी।
timed.
मास्टर पेंट लगवाएं और टोकन के इजाफी खर्चे से छुटकारा पाएं।
What they're trying to zone in on, they're trying to zone in on those pads, but this is easy pickings for Carl Verena.
100 off-net minutes.
He has been troubled
₹300
with the ball angling back into his pads.
*1234*4# मिलाओ।
Hamza just not on point this morning for Pakistan on day 2, and that's a lovely shot of the leg side for 4. Beautifully timed. So Pakistan are going to try and keep things as quiet as they possibly can to take a little bit of what they're trying to zone in on. They're trying to zone in on the pads, otherwise it's going to be very flat for the lunch break, and it's going to be a very tough afternoon. It's tough anyway, of course. With the ball angling back into his pads. Try to get that one away on the leg side. It's pretty smart. It wasn't that short, but it's comfortably picked up that leg side. Beautifully timed.
We know that we play this game to
so
earn
Pakistan
respect.
are going to try and keep things as quiet as they possibly can to take a little bit of what they're trying to zone in on. They're trying to zone in on the space, otherwise it's going to be very flat for the lunch break, and it's going to be a very tough afternoon. It's tough anyway, of course.
With the show, 393 for 5 and counts. What can they do? I think they
try to get that one away on the leg side. It's pretty smart. It wasn't that short, but
let them know that they are ready to
that leg side.
Just in South Africa, can they do that? We know that we play this game to earn respect.
Pakistan are going to try and keep things as possibly can to take a little bit of what they're trying to zone in on. They're trying to zone in on the space, but easily with that straight away, trying to have a very tough afternoon. It's tough anyway, of course.
What can they do?
Try to get that one away on the leg side. It's pretty smart. It wasn't that short, but they often talk about it. Hard, good work this morning with ball in hand.
We know that we play this game
and Abbas
to earn respect.
And they just haven't been on point. Because if you let South Africa bat, I can guarantee you they're going to drive this train home by tea this afternoon. They're 3 balls away from 100 overs in the field. Again straight, but very comfortable now, Verena. Yeah, I think if you look at the surface, it's still a good one. And I think you and I talked about that winning mentality as a captain. So you look at possibilities of still keeping your hopes alive of a result in this fixture. You have to say to yourself, if we can bowl South Africa out for 450 and we can match that in our first innings, third innings is always tricky, especially at these coastal venues. I made mention of the fact earlier that this is almost like the subcontinent field surface, that the game will speed up towards days 4 and 5. Gee, they're going to have to bat big. Ramiz, Pakistan, going to rely on a couple of blokes to get really big scores here.
And they're without Saim Ayub. And that's dealt them with a hard hand. Who will open with Shan Masood? Babar Azam, Rizwan? They've got to have the options done up right now. What is he thinking? Is the captain has got to be in good form, in good nick? And he's got to lead them from the front. He's going to be the key player once again. Babar Azam, they need a big innings from him.
Nicely bowled. Kept out.
सिर्फ पेंट के पैसे देंगे तो बचत तो होगी। मास्टर पेंट लगवाएं और टोकन के इजाफी खर्चे से छुटकारा पाएं। पेंट के पैसे दो, टोकन के नहीं।
मुझे तेरा ख्याल ही बहुत है।
चल पगले, मुझे पता है तेरे पास डेटा बहुत है।
जब यूफोन 4G की डिजिटल मेगा ऑफर पे मिले हर दिल बोले डेटा बहुत है।
सिर्फ पेंट के पैसे देंगे तो बचत तो होगी। मास्टर पेंट लगवाएं और टोकन के इजाफी खर्चे से छुटकारा पाएं। पेंट के पैसे दो, टोकन के नहीं।
Flights that delivery to Ryan Rickleton. What a performance by Rickleton.
Yeah, and I think that's on your point, Rami. It's important for Pakistan to stay mentally sharp. If you look at your given conditions, you haven't seen any demons in the surface. Yes, you've lost one of your top young batters, but you still have to say to yourself, how do we match this innings from South Africa? And you can't leave it to one man alone. It'll have to be in the form of partnerships. The chat needs to start happening right now. You can't be depleted in the mental side of things. You have to stay mentally strong.
Essential they get a good start. Pakistan, when they get out there eventually, it's still a long way off that. But they've really had their problems. They've opening stands all year until the last Test match. Have only been 15 as the highest score, so that's been a real problem for the boys right at the top. And without Ayub, given the conditions, it's going to be a change in that order, so more pressure as well. Essential they get a good start. Pakistan, when they get out there eventually,
More of subcontinent nature, this surface.
They've really had their problems.
Pakistani batsmen
will be more at all year until the last Test match.
That's a lovely ball.
15 is the highest score, so that's been a real problem for the boys right at the top. And without Ayub, given the conditions, it's going to be a change in that order, so more pressure as well. Essential they get a good start. Pakistan, when they get out there eventually,
more of subcontinent nature, this surface.
They've really had their problems.
Pakistani batsmen will
be
be more at
all year
home.
until the last Test match.
That's a lovely ball.
15 is the highest score, so that's been a real problem for the boys right at the top. And without
पेंट के पैसे देंगे तो बचत तो होगी।
it's going to be a change in that order, so more pressure as well. Essential they get a good start. Pakistan, when they get out there eventually, more of a Pakistan are toiling, 100 overs in the field, so it's been really tough for them. They'll look forward to getting to that lunch break and putting their feet up, but they would dearly like to pick up a wicket before they do that, just to give them something, to give them a little bit of a lift.
Yeah, I like the angle from Mir Hamza, but I almost feel that you could do it a leg slip, because then you challenge Kyle Verreynne on a different capacity. You can't just walk across and try and flick it into the leg side. I'm still not sure about that field at deep point, if you can